human being has dignity and everyone is worth more than the worst act of their life. You can never take a human person and absolutize them as you are that act, and so therefore we can kill you. We can never do that. We're too frail. We have too many faults of our own. We're too partially seeing. We're too biased. We're too prejudiced to be able to make that kind of decision. I mean, and then just looking at it from a faith perspective, who are we as human beings to say to any human being, God's finished with you?
The lives of the unborn are extremely precious. The lives of migrant mothers and immigrant mothers and refugees, and the lives of people on death row. All of these are distinct issues, and yet the church has to have a consistent voice that the love of life, the love for human life, is not sort of like contingent on when it's convenient or the easy cases, so to speak, but it's in the difficulty of it. It's when it's difficult to love.
The racial justice movement and the pro-life movement are not mere politics. It's not left, right, conservative, progressive. That is not what animates the movement. The movement is animated by the gospel imperative that we must defend the vulnerable and the oppressed. Okay? If you are coming into these movements from simply the political, then you've missed the point. You've made God's message too small.
It really does create this common ground to be able to say, every human being has this shared inherent dignity. And we don't need to bring in God into the discussion unless, both parties really want to do that. We can just start from this basic square one of every human being has inherent equality, regardless of our race or our religion or our age or our size or our ability level. And that's just because we're human.